Grab your coffee. This conversation about the chakras will be long and very different from what you've been told. Today, we are exploring the biology of the chakras, where science and ancient traditions meet. Stay with me. This conversation is worth it. For thousands of years, ancient spiritual traditions have spoken about internal centers within the human body. Centers capable of altering perception, awareness, and the way we experience reality. For a long time, modern science dismissed these ideas as symbolic, cultural, or purely metaphorical. But what if science and ancient traditions were observing the same phenomenon, simply using different languages? Today, we are not talking about belief. We are talking about the body, biology, and consciousness. Modern science does not officially recognize chakras as visible anatomical structures. There are no physical organs labeled as chakras. However, science does recognize something remarkably close. The human body contains major internal communication hubs, known as nerve plexuses. These plexuses concentrate neurons, electrical signals, hormonal responses, and emotional processing. They regulate how we feel, how we react, how we perceive, and how our state of consciousness shifts. Interestingly, these nerve plexuses are located in the exact same regions where ancient traditions placed what they called chakras. Science also recognizes the endocrine system, a network of glands responsible not only for physical regulation, but for mood, energy levels, sleep, dreams, and perception itself. When these glands are imbalanced, consciousness changes, dreams change, reality is experienced differently. This is not spirituality, this is biology. Modern science also understands that every human experience is filtered through the nervous system. There is a nervous system of survival, associated with alertness, fear, defense, and stress. And there is a nervous system of rest, associated with regeneration, integration, and deep perceptual states. A body that remains in constant survival mode cannot access deeper layers of consciousness. It can only react. At this point, science and ancient traditions begin to meet. In initiatic schools, chakras were never described as colorful wheels to be activated through desire, visualization, or curiosity. They were understood as functions of consciousness, not objects, functions. The function to feel, the function to perceive, the function to understand, the function to intuit. These functions do not awaken through isolated techniques. They awaken when the body, emotions, and mind enter coherence. Ancient traditions knew that without internal order, what arises is not awakening, it is noise. Much has been said in modern times about Kundalini as an energy that rises because someone wants it to, forces it, or seeks intense sensations. But in serious initiatic traditions, Kundalini was always described as an intelligent fire. It does not rise to create pleasure. It does not rise to grant power. It does not rise to generate spectacular experiences. It responds to maturity within the system. When the body is regulated, when the nervous system is balanced, when emotions are observed rather than suppressed, When vital energy is preserved, something begins to reorganize from within. Science calls this regulation. Ancient traditions called it awakening. Forcing this process does not create expansion, it creates instability. Dreams reveal this with absolute clarity. A dysregulated body produces fragmented dreams. A calm nervous system produces coherent dreams. Well-distributed energy produces conscious dreams. Before any elevated experience appears, the body begins to dream differently. Dreams are a living thermometer of internal order. Perhaps the ancients were not wrong. Perhaps science is simply arriving, step by step, at understandings that were already known, expressed through another language. The spiritual path does not begin outside the body. It begins when the body becomes an ally of consciousness. When the body enters order, consciousness remembers who it is. If this content resonated with you, know that it is part of a larger series. In this series, we explore how awakening unfolds through the body, through breathing, sleep, nutrition, the nervous system, and through dreams, which are one of the most ancient languages of consciousness. If you feel the call, explore the other videos in this series. They don't need to be watched in order. Each one meets you exactly where you are. And if you have a question, a personal experience, or a topic related to awakening that you would like us to explore here, share it in the comments. This space is not about fixed answers. It is about listening, investigation, and remembrance. We walk this path together, one conscious body at a time.